friends, welcome. I'm Rebecca. Today our practice is for our root chakra. It's a yin yoga practice with lots of somatics and also vagus nerve stimulation, and we are going to work the full body. We're focusing on the root chakra, which is your first chakra. The seed sound is lam or lam, lam, lam. I say lam. You want to think of the color red. So it's that root chakra that keeps us grounded, that makes us feel safe and loved and powerful in this world. So there's a big overlap with the meridians, obviously. That said, grab some props if you have them, okay? You can modify without them, but if you have some blocks, I'm using 2 blocks, and you're also welcome to use pillows and blankets, which you might need as we do some of the practices, especially for the beginners. I like to provide lots of variations. So come to a seat and let's just set our intention, okay? Let's get grounded. Close your eyes, reach up through your skull bones, tune into the moment. Tune into your body. Find your bliss here on the mat. And maybe set an intention, okay? What do you want to cultivate? It might be something like an affirmation. It could be something to do with your root chakra, okay? What do you want to cultivate in your practice, on the mat, in your life? It can be an affirmation. It could be your sankalpa, your highest truth, whatever you choose. And then let's chant the sound, the seed sound, lam, together just once. And this helps to activate your root chakra. Okay, friends, let's flip over to the left side. Okay. And we're going to just take a moment and reach out through our legs, okay? So take your hands onto your thighs, close your eyes, and let's just take a moment. Nice little kind of cat stretch. Reach, and then slowly come on up. No efforting here. Flex the feet. And now let's connect to the breath. Inhale as you fold forward. And lengthen through the legs, and exhale, come on up. Do that again. Inhale, fold forward. Exhale, flex your feet, come all the way back up. And do that again. Point your toes. This time stay here and just flex and point. Take your time, maybe make some circles. And reverse those circles. Okay, now we're going to come on up to sit. We're coming onto our back side, and keep your blocks available. Take your blocks, keep it nearby. Take your hands down into the earth. We're just going to start with some simple side bending, okay? So your feet are pressed into the earth, your knees are bent, arms down by your side. Close your eyes. Take a nice, simple inhale. And then as you exhale, reach that left arm down. Inhale, slowly come through to center. Inhale here, and as you exhale, reach. Inhale, come back through to center. Again, inhale, exhale, reach. Now stay here and side bend a little bit deeper. Look over your right shoulder. Come back up. Come through to center. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, side bend. Side bend a little bit deeper and look over your left shoulder. Inhale back towards center and come all the way back up. All right, let's do that one more time to each side, okay? So same exact thing. We're going to slowly side bend over to the left. Then you're going to take your gaze up and over to your right and find a little lift and side bend a little deeper. Maybe smile. See how that feels in the body. Just notice. Again, we're not making any judgment calls. Come back to center and let's change sides. We're just tuning into the body, see what's going on, like a little inventory. And we're getting inside the body. We're not using our brain to think about this. Look up. Come back up. And come back through to center. Oh. Oh. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice little hug. And just take your hips from side to side. Okay, take your feet up into the sky. Point and flex through your feet. And let's grab onto a block, just one block, if you have it, or a pillow, or your bolster. Okay, and from here we're just starting in this simple bridge. Take your arms down by your side so we're not too high up. And just notice the cervical spine. So look over towards your right. Take your ear towards the mat. Towards the mat, doesn't have to touch. And then gently come towards center. Now take your ear towards your left and towards your cat. And come back towards center. Let's connect and link the breath with this, okay? Inhale. Exhale, look towards your right. Inhale, come back towards center. Inhale. Exhale, go to your left. Inhale, come back towards center. Okay, now we're going to move a little bit higher into this bridge, okay? So come onto the balls of your feet. If you're comfy here, I welcome you to stay right here. Otherwise, you can take your block up a little bit higher or even all the way up here if that feels accessible today. And then you're going to tuck the toes of the right foot. So this is a variation of ankle pose. Move your chin away from your chest. A nice opening for that root chakra. Okay. Now, variations would be to come up higher on the block or even higher. Okay. Now, keep in mind, as you come up higher, you have more sensation opening through the front side of your body, more compression, but less compression here. So more compression in the hips, the psoas, but less compression in the foot, okay? So be mindful of that. If you're tender in your foot, you might want to bring your hips up higher, okay? Connecting to the breath. Let out a gentle, gentle sigh. And just notice here. No judgment, just notice. So some variations for you, my friends. You can take that right arm up over your head. You can take both arms up over your head. We're getting into the heart and lung meridians now. And the heart chakra, throat chakra. So you're getting some nice stimulation. Of course, your root chakra. But see what feels good for you in this pose. And just try to settle in that, okay? You want to feel a sensation. Remember, you're softening in the yin pose. So if you feel like you're a little too yang or yang, then maybe let out a sigh. Or I welcome you to join me in some vagus nerve stimulation, just simply tapping on your rib cage like this. Basking in the moment, in the stillness. Ask yourself what you can let go of. Those bags that you're holding on to, mentally, physically. And then take your arms over your head. Now, equally beneficial for the vagus nerve and also your root chakra. We're going to stay here and chant the sound Lam. Lam. Okay, friends, let's change sides. So take that right foot up, circle it around a couple of times, change directions, float the right foot down into the earth, lift the left foot up, tuck the toes. And be mindful if you're struggling with something like turf toe or bunions, anything that's going on, then go ahead and modify this, especially if one side is different from the other. Feel that energy through the top of your foot, opening up, just pouring. You can feel the trickle of energy shifting slowly. When we take our arms up overhead, we're getting into the heart chakra and also the heart and lung meridians. And getting some nice compression through the throat chakra region. Friends, release that left foot down, take it up, circle it around, wiggle your toes, change directions. Press the left foot down into the earth. Now let's gently remove that block. Come on down. And once your sacrum, your hips come into the ground, you're going to come into a posterior pelvic tilt and an anterior pelvic tilt. Just rocking the pelvis forward and back like it's a bowl. Then take your legs and wipe them from side to side. No rush, just enjoy the moment. Get into your body. And again, a little bit of somatic movement here. Take the legs to your left now and find a gentle arch. Look towards your right. Come back towards center. Everything lines up and the legs drop to your right. And find an arch. Look to your left. And you might notice during this practice some digestion. So you might hear some gurgling. Legs go back to your left. Look to your right. That's perfectly normal because all of these poses are grounding ourselves. They're linked to the digestive process, which sometimes we block when we get a little bit too much in our mind. Drop the right leg towards the right, and this time roll with it. And then slowly come back towards center. And bring the left leg to the left, and then the right leg comes over and you roll onto that hip. Come back towards center. And we're doing the same thing. Go to the right, open the right leg, roll to the right. And then this time, reach your right arm up and find a little arch. Okay, back bending subtly through the lower back and the upper back, the throat. Bring that right arm down, come through center. Drop your left leg open. Turn towards that left leg, rolling. Left arm comes up, and arch. Lower back, middle back, upper back. And roll back towards center. Take the hand down. Let's go towards the right. Right leg opens. Left leg follows like you're closing a book. Right arm reaches up, and then left arm reaches up. Arching, opening up your throat. Slowly come back towards center. Arms come back down. Left leg opens. Roll to your left, and then take the arms, left arm, and then this time the right arm too. Reach up and back. And slowly roll back towards center, hands come down. And let's go ahead and take the block again, and you're going to take it underneath your sacrum. We're going to move into another pose for our root chakra. So the right foot is coming into a half happy baby. And I have my block up a little higher. So you can play with the positioning. You can take it up higher. You can take it down lower. See what feels good for you. Now you can play with this left leg too. So some days you might feel like you want to keep it bent, and some days you might want to stretch it out so you're almost coming into a full bridge, or you might want to keep it someplace in between. And then that right leg you can hold here. You can hold on to the calf or the inside or the outside or even that yogic toe lock, okay? Again, try to just soften here. Think about, a happy frog just hanging out on its lily pad. Okay, friends, when you're ready, slowly release that leg, press it down into the earth, and go ahead and take the knees from side to side. When you're ready, we're going to change sides. So right leg comes out nice and long, left knee comes in. And you'll notice that depending upon when you practice this in the morning or the evening, you might feel a little more open or a little tighter. And that's okay. Just honor that and be okay with that. If it's a rainy day or a cloudy day or a sunny day, you'll feel differently also. So everything affects us, that butterfly effect. Just be okay with where you are today, friends, okay? This is your moment. Embrace every bit of it. Okay, friends, let's release that leg. Press it down into the earth. We're going to come off of the block for just a little bit. You're going to open your knees up nice and wide and then close them. Again, just let them melt open and close them. Nice and slow. Now let the right leg open up and close it. And then let the left leg open up and close it. Okay, open the right leg up to the right and bring it towards center. The left leg up to out to the left and bring it towards center. Let the right leg open up and then roll towards your right hip. Then slowly come back towards center. Let the left leg open up. Slowly roll to your left. Come back towards center. Right leg opens. Roll to your right and then push into your left foot as you roll over towards the right side. Find a little arch in your body. Take the left arm up and back. Come back towards center. Take your time, friends. No rush. Left leg opens. Roll towards that left leg. And then again, arch, and both arms are reaching up overhead. Reach up and back. Feel a slight back bend here. Come back towards center. Okay, arms come down by your side. We're going to do that same thing one more time. Drop the right leg down, open it up. Roll towards that right leg, reach the right arm up. Left arm comes up. Little arch in your spine. Lift and open your throat. And then roll back onto your backside. The hands come back onto your torso. Drop that left leg. Roll towards the left leg. Right arm and left arm reach up. Maybe find an arch. Kind of like a yawn. And then gently come back towards center. Hands come onto your torso. Pausing here. Grab onto your blocks again. And we're going to come back and revisit bridge just for a little bit, okay? This time we're going to come back into a full bridge, our nice big GW bridge. So really open up the body. Take your arms over your head. Close your eyes. So some variations here. Obviously a pillow or a bolster could go underneath this. You can take your legs wider or you can keep it more narrow. You are also welcome to play with the arms here or on your ribs or overhead, okay? Don't be afraid to take up some space and just take a little bit of time here to open up the front side of your body. Again, that root chakra, feeling secure in the world, loved, safe, rooted like a tree. And sometimes fear takes hold of us because of emotions or physical pain. And that fear needs to find its way out. And these poses help us to do that. Maybe say your affirmation or your intention. I am loved. I am safe. am grounded. I am whole. Now, friends, press into the earth. Let's lift the hips up and remove those blocks. All right, we're going to come on up to sit. So roll over to one side or grab onto the backs of your legs and take a little bit of time to rock and roll. And when you're ready, rock up and then rock back. Okay, so we're going to rock up and you're going to come to stand. You can stay at the short edge of your mat, okay, or you can turn towards the longer edge. Okay, so I'm going to come into a squat. Now this is where you have some options, okay? So if your heels are not touching the ground, what I want you to try is to pad your heels with blankets or another mat. You are also welcome to play with a little prop down here to support yourself. Okay, so you're still getting a nice, delicious opening through those hips, through your root chakra. We're still activating that region. So we're also getting into the urinary bladder, the kidneys, and the liver meridians. So we're opening up a lot, and we're also going to take some variations. So we're going to hang out here for a little bit. And if you need to modify, please go ahead and modify. Okay, first variation we're going to do, we're going to slide our hand, right hand underneath our left foot. And then you're going to twist towards the left. My left hand's going to come around to the top of my right foot. Or your ankle, whatever you feel. Okay, remember, right hand is flipped up, left hand is flipped down. And this is delicious for those shoulders, making lots of space in that capsule. Now, check out your neck. If this is too much for your neck, you're welcome to look down. Or you can just hang here, look to your left, play with that positioning, okay? Remember, when we're in these poses, we are letting go, okay? So important to remind yourself of that, just in general and in life. Let's rock our weight forward. We're going to change sides, okay? So you're going to take that right hand in front, and the left hand's going to slide underneath, okay? As my friend is demonstrating, let's twist towards the left. Okay, transfer your weight forward, and then gently have a seat in Plopasana. Take your hands and circle out your wrists. Look from side to side. And let's turn this into a subtle twist to the left and then over to your right. And I don't know if you noticed, if you had the hand variation, you could feel all the opening through the backside and the lats. And it's great for those of you who sit, have to open up that side of your body, and also for those of you who swim. And let's just move this twist a little bit. Twist to your left, twist, and then fold towards the right leg. Lift your heart, pull yourself up, and change sides. Come on over to the right side, and then fold towards the left leg. Lift your chin slightly, and then come on up. And just wave from side to side one more time. Fold. Maybe add the arm. And come on up. Keep your eyes closed if you'd like. Move slowly to the right. Fold towards the left leg. Reach the right arm up. And pull yourself all the way back up. Okay, let's stay here. Look from side to side. Flubber the lips. One more time. And let's move on. Okay, so we're coming on to our hands and knees now. And then take your hands down into the earth and make this into a big circle. Take your head into it and reverse it. Let's crisscross our legs underneath us. And we're moving into Shavasana. Okay, so come onto your back. And my yogi friends know that I like to do some vagus nerve stimulation. And for this one, we are going to chant the sound Lam. Okay, so take your hands right onto your throat. And this helps to soothe and tone your vagus nerve and stimulate your parasympathetic nerve, okay, that runs right through this region all the way through into your lower abdominals through the colon. Take your hands onto your face and gently tap your forehead. And then take it into your temples, gentle tapping. Now take your index finger and your middle finger and massage in big circles to alleviate any tension from eye strain, staring at a computer, reading, squinting, driving. Reverse those circles. And go ahead and release your hands down. Look over without moving your head. Look over to your left, stretching your eyes. Come center, look over to your right. And come center. Let's do that one more time. So we're stretching the eyes, also stimulating the vagus nerve. Look to your left. Stay. Don't turn your head. I know you might want to watch. But once you get it, head up, eyes to the left. Come back to center, eyes to the right. And center. Now close those eyes and soften. Okay, my yogi friends, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Stretch open your jaw, wiggle your toes. And roll over to one side. Come on up to sit. Let's sit comfortably, however you choose. Sukhasana, maybe sit on a bolster. And notice any shifts in your body. Bring your hands to your heart. Remember that you are loved, that you are safe, that you are grounded, and you are rooted with strength and power. Bring your hands to your third eye. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste, 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 my beautiful yogi friends. Thank you so much for joining me today on the mat. I look forward to seeing you very soon. Check out my weekly calendar if you haven't already, and you can even check the links below and I'll send you that weekly calendar every week. So check those out below. And if you're interested in more practices with me, check out my Patreon and my YouTube membership, where I have more member exclusives for a very intentionally low price. So it's sustainable for both you and for me. Namaste, my beautiful friends.